Okay guys, this video I want to cover some recommended gigs for using with WordPress Alpha. Now you do not need to buy all of these, as just suggestions, and some of these I would recommend that you do buy if you're building sites that you really want to sort of build into authority sites and long term as well. Okay, now I'm not going to highlight the gigs in this video, the specific gigs in this video from Fiverr.com, because from time to time these guys will just disappear and that gig is not available anymore. And when I've done this in the past, I've always had the situation where people are writing into the support and saying, well, that service is not there anymore. And instead of people just looking for a similar service, what they've done is, they kind of got a little bit frustrated with me because that specific service was not available, and it's just frustrating for everybody on all sides. So what I want to do is just talk about the services. I will put some recommended gigs underneath. If at any point any of those gigs disappear or those providers disappear, all you need to do is look for a similar service, okay? If you let me know at that point, then we can get Tanya or someone to go in to the actual post and maybe change out the links that we got within the post that is underneath this video, okay? So the first one I want to cover is I have a guy, one specific guy who does this gig for us for $15. Okay, what he will do is Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Bing Webmaster's tools set up. Okay, he will go and create, he will go and add your domains into your accounts in there. He will set it up properly. He will integrate it with WordPress plugins, with your SEO plugins. Okay, he will make sure your sitemaps and everything is working, your XML sitemaps and stuff like that. If you want to save time, it's better to spend $15 with this guy. He will set it up for you. If you don't want Bing Webmaster Tools, he will do it for just the Google ones, Search Console and Analytics for $10. He will set it up nicely for you. Okay, it saves you time. If you haven't got the money, then you need to spend time doing it yourself. What we will do is we will find maybe a video on Fiverr.com, because I actually don't do this stuff anymore myself. I just get other people to do it for me because they do it better than me. They're much quicker at doing it than me, and it lets me get on with something else that I am actually better at doing. So I don't mind to spend 10 or 15 bucks to get it done. So we will find on YouTube somebody teaching how to set these up individually that we can put underneath this particular video. Okay, but I recommend this guy. His name is Kevin. He's very good. He does it very quick. Never a problem with him. He is very clued up what needs to be done, and it just lets you go forward knowing that part has been done. It's integrated with your site, and you can get some analytics and your Search Console information. All of that can come in, and it's all set up with your WordPress SEO plugins as well. Okay. Next one is WP Rocket and Cloudflare. There are people that will do this and speed up your site. Okay. Again, it's about $10. Okay. What they will do is they will install WP Rocket. Okay. They will configure it with Cloudflare, and that way your site is going to be a lot faster. Okay. If you don't want to use WP Rocket, for example, you can get other people to do similar kind of tasks using things like W3 Cache plugin, Smush plugin, etc. But WP Rocket kind of does all of that. Combined with Cloudflare, it puts some extra security onto your site as well, and it makes your site a lot faster. Should be about 1 second load time by the time this guy is done. Okay, so I'll put a couple of guys underneath that I recommend, one using WP Rocket and one not using WP Rocket. Now, important to understand that he's using his developer license for WP Rocket. If you have got your own WP Rocket license, you might be able to negotiate a little bit cheaper with him. You need to contact him and ask him for that. Okay. Next one is Thrive Themes. Now, I do recommend everybody get Thrive Themes, but it costs, I think, about $200 per year. You can maybe even get 3 or 4 friends and just do a group buy, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to take away the revenue from Thrive Themes. They have a great product. It's worth purchasing. You can get unlimited domains and developer's license, which some people on Fiverr.com will install on your site using their license. You cannot see the license once it's been installed, so you can't use it for any other domains. But this person I've used a few times before I actually went and bought my own license for five themes. I just wanted to test it at that time because I was using at the time InstaBuilder quite a lot, but that was kind of clunky, kind of heavy. So I wanted to find something better, something a little bit more slick, something that gave me a lot more features, etc. And Thrive themes look good. So what I did is I contacted somebody on Fiverr.com who was providing that gig, asked her to put it into a free site so that I could test it under different kinds of circumstances, and we liked it very, very much. So yeah, I recommend Thrive themes, and they will use a license. And if you like Thrive themes as much as I do, then go and get it afterwards, okay? But this is a good way where you can test it and you've got an original license so that you can update it. It's not nulled or anything like that. It's a real license that you can update. But get your own license for it, or get together with some friends and purchase via group buy so that you can get a proper Thrive themes license. It's very, very, very good. I highly recommend it. Okay. Next is blog directories. Now this is one that I thought I had lost. With the blog directories, what this is doing is it's giving you some links coming into your root domain, okay, for your blog. Basically, it's just adding some relevance, high quality kind of backlinks, high domain authority, high trust flow, etc. kind of backlinks coming in. And they can also drive traffic as well, these blog directories. I've been looking for somebody to do this for quite a while because the guy who used to have do this has disappeared. It was a guy that I used on SEO Clerks. So I put underneath another one that I found, but I haven't used him yet myself, okay? I'll tell you that now up front. But it's a good gig to get for that purpose. It can drive a lot of traffic, and it does benefit your site long term by getting these kind of links. Okay. Some of these links, they need to come and look at your site before they approve them. So they're like gatekeeper links. These kind of gatekeeper links where it's not automatic to get approved, then they've got a higher value, and Google knows which they are. Okay, gatekeeper links are very, very good. That's why links like from Wikipedia.com is good to get. Okay, that's why links from those kind of sites where you need approval, they've got a higher value. Okay, you will find it that will help your rankings long term. Okay, expired domains for 301 redirects. Okay, you can find, and I put some links underneath as well. Some guys that will find expired domains specifically around a topic or a niche, okay, or a sub niche. And this is kind of important if you're not using tools like VidSpy Alpha. Now, I do recommend you use VidSpy Alpha to do this because it's just a click. Use Ubersuggest to get a whole bunch of related keywords with that keyword term in it. Put it in there. You can put hundreds of keywords at a time. VidSpy Alpha will go and crawl YouTube, and it will come back with, you know, some domains that you can use for this purpose. But if you want to get something with links from Forbes.com, for example, or CNN.com, if you want to find a domain that's got links from those, these guys will find it for you, okay? And you can get them to do the redirect for you, to redirect into your new websites or into your new website homepage, into a category page, etc., etc. I will cover that in some extra training a little bit later, but the link is down below underneath this video. Okay. Next is getting some unique quality reports done. These are PDFs. Okay, these are PDFs that you can even go and sell on Warrior Forum. Okay, you can actually do it like a product launch. He will do approximately 7 to 10 pages PDF report. You can get him to do more, but for $10 you will get 7 to 10 page PDF report. What is it good for? Well, say for example you've got a blog post around a topic, or say for example you are doing a product review, and your product review might be for something like Connect Automate, this tool that was just released from Wilco for Facebook advertising software. You could have this guy do you a report about how to get the best out of Facebook advertising using a specific kind of advertising, like lead ads, for example. So you've got something relevant you can give away in order to get people to give you an email address, and so you can build your list. Okay, so this is a good gig to know about so that you can use that time and time again, and I highly recommend that you use that to get some giveaways that you can give away that nobody else has got anywhere. Okay, sometimes we use lead magnet sites where, you know, they create these reports, maybe 1 or 2 a month, but there's hundreds of thousands of people got those reports now. already, and those are the people who are going to start distributing them in order to collect an email address. This way you can be really specific. You don't have to go hunting around PLR kind of sites or lead magnet sites, even the higher quality ones. You don't have to go looking for something that's already been given out somewhere else. You can just tell this guy, like, I want to report about Facebook lead ads or about WordPress SEO. It has to include information about this, about this, about this, about this. You can even add your own sort of paragraph in there to tell them, add this paragraph in there. And that way you can get something done pretty quick, very unique, high quality. And of course you can go and put it onto places like Warrior Forum or JVZoo, and you sell it for $10. You know, you can make money from it too, and get people to come into a funnel where you upsell something else. Okay, so I recommend these gigs. Now, as I mentioned in previous videos, these different pages that I'm putting these videos on, there will be pages for like on-site SEO where I've done an overview video, and I put some links underneath for resources that I recommend. Those pages will be built out, and this one as well will be built out. So this one is called recommended Fiverr gigs. It might be called recommended service gigs for WordPress Alpha, okay, something like that. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, okay, but there will be other videos or other links put underneath beyond what I put here right now, because often what happens is after I've finished doing the video, I discover something else, or I realize I forgot something else. So this is just an overview video to give you an idea of what we're doing here. And the links underneath are recommended. If any of the links are not working anymore, feel free to contact the support at support@anthonyhayes.me and tell us that service is no longer there. We will put a replacement service in there in its place, okay? But we cannot control that. You know, that some people will be offering a service one day and they're just not there the next day. They've gone somewhere else, like a different platform or whatever, and we've got no control. But these are kind of gigs that can help you long term. I do recommend you get your site speed done with tools like WP Rocket. Okay, now the templates that we deploy, they've already been set up for site speed, but we cannot give away WP Rocket. So I can't put that in there. This is a way that you can get WP Rocket and integrate it and the settings done for you all at one go. Okay, just you get the license, you get the settings done for you so that your site gets faster by using the Cloudflare with the WP Rocket, where you put the Cloudflare integration API information into WP Rocket so that they work together. They work together very, very well. Okay, Thrive Themes I definitely recommend. If you haven't used it before, get the gig I recommend and try it. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. We build all our sales pages with that now. We build all our webinar pages. We build all our squeeze pages with that now. I don't use any Insta Builders or Profit Builders or any of those great plugins. They're fantastic plugins at the time. This gives me, Thrive Themes gives me much, much more flexibility, much more features, and it gives me a whole bunch of new tools that it's kind of hard to get anywhere else. And they're built by marketers for marketers. So try it with the Fiverr gig that we recommend. If you like it, go and get Thrive Themes membership. It's really worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's super tools for WordPress that I highly recommend. Okay, thanks guys.